2/21 Norcal Court. It's been a bit of an eye-opener, this campaign, a lot of interest, and I put that down to the work that Ross did after he purchased the property a couple of years ago. Put the blinds in, put the dishwasher in, he did all the rocks at the front, also did the synthetic, he levelled that courtyard out and did the synthetic grass. So did a fair bit of work, put the fly screens in as well, and obviously mounted that big screen TV in the bedroom. So he'd done a lot of work and really finished it off. The builder went to about 95%, and as builders sort of tend to do, then sold it as it was, but Ross has finished it. So it's gone from 95% finished to 100% finished, which means you can just move straight in and enjoy it. The unique part of this property is obviously the views. Fantastic views, they're permanent. You've got views over the wetlands there. Melbourne Water maintain and council maintain the grass. You've got a nice stream there, Euro Creek, and it's absolutely magnificent. At the open last night, I actually just sat down outside on Ross's outdoor setting and just looked at the views for 2 or 3 minutes, and I was a little bit stressed, and it just completely zen me out. Very relaxing. After a hard day's work, you'll enjoy just having maybe a glass of wine or a cold beer out there and just relaxing with those beautiful permanent views. Now, the property is under a body corporate, okay, which I think is a big positive. It's $343 approximately per quarter, okay, and that will cover you for all your building insurance as well as public liability. Now, you've got that big driveway going all the way around, so you're completely covered. If there's any accidents there, you're covered, and you don't have to pay any building insurance as well, and it's all taken care of. So under a body corporate, and you're protecting the property as well. So someone can't paint it pink or do another 45 stories above it. It needs to stay as it is, consistent with the other 3 properties. I said in the video, I'd sold them before, there were no rat bags in the complex, and I'm going to double down on that tonight and say absolutely fantastic neighbours. If you do end up purchasing this property, I'm confident you're really going to enjoy that whole setup and just living in that nice little community at the end of the court there in true Greenvale. Okay, I know a couple of you have been missing out on some townhouses in Providence and further out in those estates heading towards Craigieburn. This is true Greenvale, guys. So it's absolute entry point into true Greenvale, yet only a couple of years of age. Really good finishes all throughout, stone, high ceilings, beautiful neutral decor, polished floors, the real floors. So really, really nice fit outs, well proportioned rooms, and that nice master downstairs with the ensuite opening up to the courtyard, and a double garage as well. So no single garage here, it's a double garage. You're going to love it. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said enough. These are the only options for tonight in the area. So if you're here to bid confidently. I really believe in this property. I absolutely love it personally, and I wish you all the best in your endeavours to purchase here tonight. So I'm going to call for an opening bid anywhere at all for number 2/21 Norcal Court in Greenvale. Just needs a brave face, brave online face for 2/21 Norcal Court. Who wants to kick us off? Otherwise, we'll kick it off at the, I think at the bottom end of the range at 560. And if we don't get a start from anyone, I'm happy to kick it off with a vendor bid of 560, unless someone wants to start me off. Looking for an opening bid, anywhere at all.
550, John.
550, John. No, I was going to start at 550, but John's started at 10 grand lower. So welcome to the bidding, John. And thank you for your bid at 550 and best of luck. So at $550,000 now. Well, nice and easy, take it up in tens. Looking for 560 anywhere at all. At 550,000, the bid is with you, John. At $550,000 now, looking for 560, 560 with you, Angelo. At $560,000 now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Angelo is actually in the office. So just letting you know that he's not online, but he's here in the office bidding and I just want to make that be very transparent with that. He's physically here. He's the only buyer that is here that's not online. So the bid is with you, Angelo. There's reasons why he's here and he couldn't be online. So 560, welcome to you, Angelo, to the bidding. The bid is against you, John. So $560,000, the bid is with you, Ange. Looking for 570, against you, John. At $560,000 now, the bid is with you, Angelo. Looking for 570 anywhere at all, against you, John. Josh, Armin, Julian, feel free to jump in. At $560,000 now. Michelle as well. But don't forget you. At $560,000, the bid is with Ange. For the first call,
570, John.
570, John. Right, 570, John. Straight back at you, Ange. At 570, the bid is against you, Angelo. 570 is the bid with John. At $570,000 now.
Will you take a 5?
I will take a 5. Who asked?
575, Julian.
Julian. Welcome, Julian. 575. The second auction in 3 days, mate. Good luck. At $575,000, the bid is with Julian. It's against you, John. At $575,000. Where do we go from here? Looking for 580. At $575,000, Julian, the bid is with you. At $575,000, looking for 580. For the first call at 575. Second call at 575.
580, John.
580, John. 580, John. Just beat you to it, Ange. Against you, Julian. At 580,000, come back in for 585. Angelo or Julian, 580 is the bid. At $580,000 now, looking for 585 anywhere at all. At $580,000 now, looking for 585 for 2/21 Norcal Court. It's like a 3-horse race at the moment. At 580,000, Michelle, Armin, Josh. Now might be a good time to just release the cobwebs a bit, throw in a bid.
585, Julian.
585, Julian. No, Julian comes back in. 585 against you, John. At $585,000 now, the bid is with Julian. Against you, John and Angelo. At $585,000 now, come in for 590. At $585,000 now, looking for 590 anywhere at all. $585,000 now, surely not done at that. At 585. For the first call at 585,000. Second call at 585,000.
587.
Okay, 587 with you, Angelo. 587, let's round it up to 590. At 587 is the bid, looking for 590 anywhere at all. Against you, Julian, 587 is the bid with Angelo. At
590, Julian.
590, Julian, straight back at you. At $590,000 now, the bid is with Julian. At 590, looking for 595 or maybe 592 and a half, if that makes it any easier. At 590 is the bid. 590, the bid is with Julian. Against you, Ange, and you, John. At $590,000 now. For 2/21 Norcal Court, bid is with Julian at 590.
592.
592. 592 with Angelo, straight back at you, Julian. At $592,000 now, bid is with Ange. At $592,000 now, come back in for 595, Julian. The bid is at 592 at the moment. At $592,000, looking for 595, anywhere at all. Once at 592, twice at 592.
595, Julian.
595, Julian. At 595, it's against you, Ange. At 595, now could be a good chance to round it up to 6. At 595 is the bid. Against you, Angelo and John. As I said, there's 3 others registered that haven't thrown a bid in yet. We know you're interested. So, 595 is the bid. Where do we go from here? Maybe a nice bit of 600 now to get right into the business end of the auction. At $595,000 now with Julian. Great buying in established Greenvale. Absolute top quality throughout. Permanent views. $595 is the bid. Once, twice, for the third and final call at $595,000.
Will you take $100?
No, not $100. Who's asking?
Aman?
Aman. No, not $100, Aman. Did you mean 1,000?
No.
We might take 1,000, but we're in twos at the moment, by the sound, twos and threes. So the bid is with you, Julian, at $595,000. Ange, where do we go from here, mate? At $595 is the bid. Once, twice, for the third and final call at $595,000 now. And clear instructions. In or out?
$597.
$597. Back in with Ange at $597 against you, Julian. At $597,000 with Angelo. At $597,000, round us up to 6. At $597 is the bid. Where do we go from here? At $597 is the bid with Angelo. For 2/21 Norcal Courts.
$598, Julian.
$598, Julian. All right, $598 is the bid. $598. Maybe round that up to an even 6. I think that's what I'd be doing now if I was interested, is rounding it up. That $598 is the bid with Julian against you, Angelo. $598 is the bid. Remember, long settlement terms, ladies and gentlemen, 5.5 to 6 months. Great chance to put your deposit down and settle in May. So, $598 is the bid with you, Julian. Now count it down 3 times. Ladies and gentlemen, if the property is passed in this evening, Julian will have first right of refusal with the vendor's reserve price. So that's a massive advantage he's going to earn if nobody throws in a bid now. So I just want to reiterate, if you're still interested, you should put your hand up, otherwise we will only negotiate with Julian. So $598,000, count it down 3 times, once, twice, third, and final call. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Aman's asked for $598, $150. $150.
Aman, well, I'll tell you what, Aman, we can break it down to $1,000 if you like. Otherwise, we're going to be here till about midnight, I reckon, if we're going in 150s. So, Julian will certainly pay another $150 on top, I'm sure. So, $598, $150 is negligible. Okay,
So $598 and a half.
all right, $598 and a half. Aman, I'll take it just to welcome you to the bidding. Okay, we've got a bid out of you, which is wonderful. $598 and a half. The bid is with you, Aman. Julian, you know the move to make now, my friend. $598 and a half is the bid. For 2/21 Norcal Court.
Julian, $599.
Julian's playing the same game. All right, $599, it's against you, Armin. At $599, the bid is with Julian. Josh, Michelle, John, haven't forgotten about you. Not sure what's going on here.